Hi everyone. So here we are. We talked about our last class, which was the class right before spring break, that we might be moving to an online format, and so we have now. And so this week, all your classes have been moved online, and that's definitely going to be an adjustment for everyone. But I just wanted to give you a little bit more information about how our class specifically is going to operate. If you were in class that Thursday before spring break, I kind of went over what that might look like for us. Um, but I want to go over that for everyone since I know a lot of people were absent that day. And so, how our class is going to work, our class is going to pick up almost right where it left off. And it's going to be online, and modules will be released every week. So every Sunday morning, I'm going to release a module or unit for that week. And you will have that week to work through the material. And so I just want to show you a little bit about what it might look like and what to expect. So I'm going to go over to our class Canvas page and scroll on down to this week. So right after spring break is our Unit 7. So normally we were going to pick up with resumes, but I've decided, just based on everything that's going on and that's been happening, we're just going to take like a brief pause on that. So this unit that will be released Sunday, March 22nd, which is tomorrow because I'm recording this on Saturday. So this unit will be sort of just like checking in together to see how everyone's doing with everything that's going on. And then also just like a little orientation about how our class is going to work online and about how the rest of COUN is working online. And so things like, student services, tutoring, psychological services, therapy, all of that stuff is still happening, although nobody's on campus. So this week you're just going to learn about how those things are still happening so that you can still access them as a student. And so how it works is you'll just find the top of the unit, and it'll look something like this. I might edit a few things before I post it tomorrow morning, but you'll just click on the very first page and work through the content. So once you open the first page, you'll go through and read through it, and then click next down here once you've read through everything. So if you keep doing that, reading through each page and hitting next, you'll work through, here we go, you'll work through each page until you get to the group discussion. So this is released Sunday morning, and you're expected to go through the content and reach the discussion here by Wednesday every week. So you are required to post to the discussion board by Wednesday at 11:59 every single week. So you'll work through this between Sunday and Wednesday, get to the discussion and post it, and then after that, you can read through, work through the rest of the content. This week, just a little warning, is lighter than most weeks. I just want everyone to kind of get into the swing of things. And so it is a little bit lighter, and it will take you less time than normal for this week. So after you post in the discussion, you'll work through the rest, and then you are expected to finish that week's content by Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. So you will likely have a quiz every single week based on the content, and that needs to be complete by Saturday night. Any other assignments that you have due during the week will be due by Saturday night, and you'll need to go back to the discussion board starting Thursday morning because everyone needed to post by Wednesday night, so Thursday morning you can go back to it And starting Thursday morning, you need to reply to at least 2 other students. So you need to read through the posts from your other classmates and reply to at least 2 other students. And there's some guidelines there about how to reply to them. So you will complete each week's content by Saturday night, and then I will open up the next unit that following Sunday morning and repeat. You'll work through that up until the group discussion, post to it, work through the rest, take the quiz, go back and reply to 2 peers. And so this is just going to be our weekly format for the rest of the class. So College of Marin has moved all classes online, but they haven't said when we'll be resuming or if we'll be resuming in person. And so I think it's just important to keep in mind that there's the possibility that our class and your other classes may be online for the entire rest of the semester. And so we don't know that for sure, but that is a possibility. So I would just sort of get in the mindset that that might be the case. And if you have, questions about anything, whether it's our class or just other classes or anything in general, please reach out to me. So I will be, you can reach me through the Canvas messages. That's probably the quickest and fastest way. But we can also have counseling appointments and office hours through Zoom. So I don't know if you've heard of it yet, but Zoom is a website. You'll learn about it in our weekly content this week. But Zoom is a website that allows you to meet online with other people. And so we can meet in a counseling appointment through Zoom and still do everything we would have done in an in-person counseling appointment. So we can check in about the class. I can give you extra help on assignments if you need just like some more support. And we can still create student educational plans. We can still just check in personally about how you're doing. We can still explore majors and careers. We can do anything we would have normally done in an in-person counseling appointment. And so I highly encourage you guys to make an appointment through your MyComm portal. That's where you can create a counseling appointment with myself or any other counselor. And so I'd highly recommend everyone to set up a counseling appointment at this time, just as a check-in, really, to see how you're doing with everything. Not just everything that's going on around us in the world, but how you're doing with transitioning to an online student, and just doing kind of like a general check-in. So that would be really helpful for me to kind of get a sense of how you're doing with everything. And then there's other campus resources that you can access online, like tutoring. And so by reading through the content this week, you'll learn a little bit more about that. So I think that's all I wanted to share right now. I might be creating different videos throughout the semester as kind of just like check-ins and updates. But I hope to see you guys online in our class this week in the group discussion and possibly through a counseling appointment soon. So definitely reach out to me, and if there's any questions moving through this week's content, definitely let me know. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.